So it's a vital pick. So I think that's a really good choice to go for.
Looks like they're going to go for a very quick A hit here. I think that's going to be the Phoenix to defend against this one, but the Brimstone Breach combo, I think, to me, is going to be really interesting when we get into it. However, they've already lost a couple of players. Caro's going to respawn, getting himself one. WTCN bringing up the flank, which seems to be the style they were going with on Haven. Some slowers being thrown through, and it looks like 3 players coming in from the defender side, one trying to flank in from the back, and, well, it looks like it's going all the way here of Team IZAK. Just one player to defend, and yeah, Caro's gonna fall. So a relatively easy round here for Team
is a better pick for that. I don't know if I like Phoenix as well, but we'll see how that combo works out. It's a quick hit towards Heaven.
Yeah, Fear throwing out those satchel charges, trying to keep them back. Those blast packs does some decent damage here with the spray down, and what? Yeah, I agree. I can't say the word myself.
Off up towards Rafters. This time we've got IZAK over there on the brim, so maybe the smokes could cost them a little bit of time. Didn't check on their corners. Patatak is there, but you could see how quickly that Jet just disengages from the fight. Super nice play, readjustment on the angle, comes back in, and Patatak goes down. So that position that Patatak was in was it's kind of a one and done. You don't get more for that. So nicely played in the end.
Oh, Lego, though, he snuck up in towards middle. He's on the perfect flank. They do turn around and spot him out, though. He's going to fall, but CNED's still alive and continue this momentum from the last game. It's going to come down to Fear up against CNED in the 1v1. The spike will be planted.
Step out a little bit too far. Fear here, trying to check his corners. CNED looking in the wrong direction, and now Fear has got onto towards the back of the site. Oh, he dashes to the side, but unable to get back underneath cover. And definitely could. But CNED opens up with the op. IZAK's going to take him down in response. They're rushing on towards the site, and IZAK takes down 2. WTCN will be able to take out one of his own, and it's out on Patatek to try and get back onto this site. The wall is going to block him off for the moment. Of course, has less health since patch 1.0, so he's going to be able to knife his way through that pretty quickly. Like a hot knife through ice. Patatek now going to use those hot hands to try and get onto the back of the site, but there's no one hiding around that corner, and the flank is coming off. WTCN is trying to get around here just in time, but Patatek stepping forward and doesn't check the spike. Rugu there in the...
Aggressive with it on the defense, which maybe it did work out, or at least they attempted it. You can see the flashpoint going to land this time onto Rogu, but he's already able to get the first kill. And he's basically holding down any sort of push in that direction, and well, Fear will at least take down Kiro. The paint shells coming through, but it's still the B side being taken, and like you said before, Panzer, this should be a 3-2 at this rate.
Yeah, IZAK trying to push up through the smoke there, but he gets opped by CNED, and now it's all left to Neeks to try and do something about this. It is an eco. You said it, Pansy, their money was not good at all here for Team IZAK. It's going to be a 3-2 we expect, but Neeks will be looking to take away some of these guns if he can. He cannot win the aim battle versus an op as CNED takes off his head.
Danger for both players, and again, the mid-aggression now starts to build. They want to keep the defensive side feeling very split up, unable to have those quick rotations available to them.
Even investing some slow orbs. You can see Sayu trying to use this barrier to his advantage, trying to get over the high end of it, and CNED, what? I don't know how he's hitting some of these shots, honestly. Like the jump down over towards B, that's where the showstopper coming out. Fear's gonna take down Kiro. So only gonna be 1 kill. The flank comes through, and CNED again. He's gonna hit himself another shot. That's now 2. Orbital strike comes through. He has the ability to get away from it. 1 health remaining. And hey, when you have the operator, all you need is that 1 HP.
Yep. It's definitely true, but we'll see if it can still have an impact in this round. At the moment, B has been left predominantly clear, but it looks like Team WTCN is going to make their way across towards A. Now, Neeks is holding the angle here on ramp. All it takes is 1 step too far to be right in those crosshairs, and Neeks finds the first, looks for the second, can't quite get it. WTCN will get a refrag, and he's going to drop down onto the site and try and get the spike down.
He has Orbital Strike available now. The spike being planted, he gets his ult.
He doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah, I like how I build it up. Because the potential was that he gets away, making them work for this, and now they actually push out against it, and WTCN's just waiting, takes down IZAK, captain versus captain. The B side's left open, and I would assume eventually WTCN just gonna walk through and realize, hey, this is a free spike site.
Now being watched by Fear from Heaven. The splatter bomb's going to come out, but CNED able to get onto the site. The spike has gone back to B lobby for the time being, but it can work its way up. Stim coming out as well, just to help out CNED. Fear has fallen down onto the site, gets 1 as Lego falls. CNED not quite sure where Fear is yet, but WTCN is going to take him down, and now There's a player coming through defensive spawn. There's a player up in heaven. CNED unable to hit the shot of Patatek. And actually, there's a rolling thunder available here as Neeks looking to get onto the site. Patatek there with the Vandal as well, but he's been flashed out and Rugo will take the kill on him. Neeks steps straight into the waiting arms of Rugo. And it's 6-4.
Get IZAK.
Trust the spray. That's what I'm always told. CNED still watching it. Still watching it. IZAK just holding that off angle, waiting to see if CNED pokes his head out, which he's going to do in just a moment's time.
You will not.
Rez comes out on Kero down A long. I'm going to bring him back. CNED now about to step into the line of fire, but manages to dodge away. With the tailwind, with the updraft, he gets himself out of there, and Lego's going to answer the frag with some damage of his own. CNED somehow surviving, working his way through heaven with 55 HP still on him. Sayu's going to wall off B towards lobby. Actually, CNED is coming all the way through D spawn. Lego's going to pop. Oh, the Blade Storm actually getting fear. They know exactly where Sayu's sitting now as well. And CNED opens up, hits the flick. And now that bomb site is entirely WTCN's.
Why is he so good?
I mean, I'm gonna go play some
Why is he
Jet.
so good? What is that?
Nice, son. Bravo, bravo.
It's going to take out Rogue, but I think CNED had a moment there where he could have waited, could have been a bit more patient and taken some heads off. Legos kills off Neeks. Fear pushing into heaven here, and Lego has backed himself away. Kero's actually going to take out IZAK on the other side of the map, and Fear goes down as well. Lego opening up his account in this half with a couple of great kills, really keeping Team WTCN in this game. And now it's Patatek v2, but the flank isn't quite there yet, you can see. They're just going to back away. They have the spike down, sitting in B lobby. And the push will come in. I'm going to just wait for him to try and step forward. Kero opens up. 3 kills to him in this round. You can hear how much that means to them.
İşte bu be. Ulan Cinet ne anlık olduk ya.
So now I just wish I knew Turkish.
I think he said, yeah!
Cool. The distraction play. Patatek not going to check this one this time. The wall comes in to give him some support. And again, gets the kill, gets away, and they have a man advantage.
And that's sometimes all you got to do. Getting that man up, huge. And CNED's so aggressive, not afraid to show presence. They do now know there's one on B. So the Cypher Cage, the traps, all kind of working out. But CNED's now aware that someone's by pillar, so he's got to be a bit careful about this. I always feel like I get timed in the worst way on this pillar. Just, you know, I peek one way, they peek the other, and then I'm dead. So let's see how they approach this one, because the spike's coming over towards B.
What's happening here?
Yeah, they're playing me around the roses with each other. CNED's going to drop down onto the site and look to see if he can catch these guys at the peak around the corner. But IZAK opens up with the shove and gets the kill. WTCN was able to take out Neeks, and WTCN gets another, living up to his name as he takes down these kills, gets the third to round it out. The spike will go down, but it will be diffused in a matter of milliseconds. Who do you give it to? Give it to the Sage, right? You want that resurrection more than you want an orbital strike.
I think it depends who's closest to ult, maybe? If, like, you're 1 point away for WTCN, then maybe give them the... You know, now that I just realized, I don't know why it took me so long to figure out that it's paint. I just think it's Splatoon.
Yeah. Raze is the Splatoon character.
Yeah. That'd be cool, actually, if there was, like, a Splatoon-like ability where you can go into the ground to, like, hide away for a little bit of time and move.
That sounds really balanced.
Yeah.
It sounds really, like, having come from League of Legends, I know how hard Riot tries to make these really interesting things work and how difficult they find it to balance them.
No, no!
Oh, no, you kill him! Oh, what? Oh!
Approaches quick play from IZAK, making a lot of steps, though, towards those B halls.
Wall's going to come up to stop Neeks from pushing in here. He's looking up into heaven to see if he can find anyone. Those Satchel's going to get a couple of destructions on the wall, and they get the kill on CNED. Kera's opening up, though, as well. Neeks gets his second of the round as Rogue falls. And now they're looking to push on towards B. It's a 3v4 situation. Kera's done a pretty good job of holding B, but he goes for the boom bottom, not for the player who was following it up. Here comes the rocket, showstopper. Perhaps what WTCN needs to get themselves back in this game. He looks for the close angle, but there's no one hiding there. Neeks then steps out, gets taken outside. He's going to bring back IZAK, and now it's back.
Rolling Thunder comes through, does force WTCN back, but they're not clear out his angle in towards Elbow. He's going to peek around the side. He gets the first kill, now just trying to buy some time here. He's looking for the spike, and that's going to be IZAK to get the kill. Plant should be coming through, but it's still going to be the 2-on-2 retake. No ultimate coming online, unfortunately, from that plant. Kiro using that Cyber Cage to give an angle, and look at this. They're both hiding in this corner, and he does get one. I'm not even sure how he even gets the first, but he is. Now, Neeks has no idea where the last player is going to be coming in from, and it's going to be Sage, it's going to be Rogu to win the round here for Team WTCN. Is he expecting to be tucked away on the right-hand side? And no, he's not.
No.
That's unfortunate. That's what's going to happen, though, and well done.
Pretty deadly, yeah. Patitech has one out against Rogu, though, so that's pretty big, and there's the follow-up as well. Huge impact towards Heaven has left this Cypher incredibly isolated.
Oh, he's been spotted out, too. This should be an easy kill. Patitech, who's been a little bit quiet so far within this map, has just really come alive with his third kill. And there's just one remaining. WTCN against the entire Team Isaac squad. Hoping to save the gun. I doubt he's going to be able to, though, with so many players left to chase him down, and they want to take this away from him. But there you go. Second kill comes through. 33 health left.
Just take him on, WTCN. Come on. 33 health. It's more than enough. Go for the 1v3. Win the round. Ace it out. On him here. WTCN needs to check back. Look at ropes, because otherwise Fear's going to come up behind you and land this shot. Fear stepping forward now. WTCN just hiding around the corner, but Fear gets him. Neeks takes down Rogue as well. And now Fear's in a really good position to put these spider bombs down. You can see the Cypher nowhere near. The CNED dies to the paint bombs. And in Heaven, there's a battle between Lego and Fear takes that one as well. 3 kills for him on the round. There's a Phantom for Kero. But I think
team this side around. So again, the mid-pressure building, the B-split coming in. The showstopper is popped. Jason, this is looking rough.
Oh, he's trying to look for the angle. CNED was there, and CNED's going to get the kill. He's just playing a little bit further back. Is Kiro there to cover him off as they do go for the push in towards the side? The cyber cage comes through. I mean, the Trapper is going to eventually pull him back, but not before CNED gets himself the kill. The Boombot comes in, and at once kill. It's hungry for blood. This robot is sentient, and that will be WTCN able to come in. And now it's going to be the 1-on-2. Neeks. It's a big round for them to get them up to map point and obviously keep them alive in the series. He has time. I mean, he could rotate back towards A, but there's such a hard angles to clear here as he pushes in towards the defender's side.
Definitely looks like they're kind of expecting him to rotate off the site. Of course, they can just wait for the sound cue. If he stays on B, then they can push through Heaven together. But Lego is watching that angle, seeing if he goes through spawn to B, and now they hear it, and they're going to push through Heaven. The op is coming out, though, and he can't quite hit the first shot. Molly used, lands too high on the awning, gonna get some damage down, and WTCN will take.
He's got the tailwind to escape as well if he needs. So the slow orb going to come through. That's the second and last one. He knows with the counter slow orb being thrown in, there's at least going to be one here. And he takes down Fear. 4 left to find here for Team WTCN. He's not able to get the second, but he escapes more importantly, and he somehow jumps around the bullets. Rogo's there to help protect him.
Raises in mid.
5-on-3.
Yeah, Ray's pulling up towards ropes is a really good idea. Nice support for the 2 in Heaven, but they need to consider what happens now. Once they feel that pressure alleviate through middle, they've got to hit back towards A, and that's where Ray's is. That's where the attackers are going.
It's still going to be tough to fully take this site back. They got a 3-stack there. They do get the first one. Isaac comes straight through and gets the initial kill. The smoke's down to prevent some cover, and CNED again gets a kill. I'm not even sure how he even knew a player was going to be there, but Isaac gets himself a double. The spike should be planted momentarily, but it's come down to the 2-on-3, and now it's all on Isaac to keep his team alive, to get him into a third map. Can he get these kills? He doesn't even see where he's coming from, and that's going to do it. That's going to be Team WTCN knocking out Isaac and moving through into the grand finals.
What a sick final round.
Look at
What a sick final round.
I mean, CNED in the last 6 rounds of those 2 maps must have got